A Smash character leak, a new Sonic game leaked, and a lot more information about that recent big leak.
Block content.
What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. And a lot of you guys have sent me a lot of interesting stuff over the past 2 days. So yeah, I've kind of compiled a lot of information here to talk about some leaks. One talking about a brand new Sonic the Hedgehog game, and that has a lot of information about a supposed sequel to Sonic Forces. I know a lot of eyes are rolling right now, but actually there's information inside there that sounds really cool. And you guys have also sent me this crazy leak that talks about a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate newcomer and a lot of other stuff that is on the way. Yes, almost every single character is inside this leak, and also game modes, even returning game modes that we would have loved to see in the original. So yeah, I hope you guys loved joining me on this brand new adventure. Let's talk all about these leaks in today's Leak Speak. And of course, thank you guys so much for joining. It's been so much fun answering you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube videos? Well, whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live in our next Question Blocked episode. And here's a brand new giveaway. You can win one of 4 Mario surprise capsules. It's a little action figure inside. They're really well made, and we already opened up one of them. We know that one single Koopaling is inside there, and the other 3, well, you'll open it when you win. So please like this video, subscribe to Blocked Content right now, and comment down below to enter for the giveaway. All right, guys, let's head into the main topic of today. And well, let's talk about all that stuff that was happening within Nintendo, right? Nintendo 64 trending, everything that was going on was the biggest leak in gaming, super illegal stuff, but this was the biggest leak that ever happened. Nintendo's own servers got hacked, the design documents for Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii, the source code for the Wii, and emulation is going to be growing so much as a result. So all of you guys have been sending me so much information about this, about like Mario 64 on PC now, and other beta builds and screenshots of stuff leaking out. Well, that's like super legit scary stuff. That's actually like breaking the law. I remember around the time of leaks of Super Mario Odyssey, and that was a really bad time for the channel. I feel like we can talk about speculation all we want. We can talk about rumors, and we are going to be talking about some fun rumors right now. But yeah, that stuff, I can't leak like specifics or screenshots of that kind of stuff, but I'll keep you guys updated on everything that's going to happen right now. Okay, so what happened here is a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leak, and it's been a little bit of a while since we've seen something like this, and it actually talks about game modes and a specific character. You guys can already see it. So cute. So let's talk about this. Smash leak from Anonymous. Hey guys, I'm the guy who leaked the Pokemon Sword and Shield stuff. So, right, the big leaker of all that Sword and Shield stuff, supposedly, right? Here are the next Smash fighters after the Arms rep, which is Springman, but he is the only character upgraded from a Spirit. Okay, he probably means assist trophy then, right? Next is Phoenix Wright, then Adeline with new Kirby game for the Switch, then Dante, then Mallow. Geno is in his final Smash with Super Mario RPG Remaster for Switch. Well, I'm trying to hold in my laughter, but this is really, really strange. And then World of Light DLC, which is then titled Subspace 2. So the Subspace Emissary getting a sequel, and then Smash Tour and Smash Run return. Mii costumes for every single Smash fighter. So really, really strange. I want to talk about this because you guys sent this to me saying like, could this be true? Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is maybe a little bit too good to be true, and in some cases too bad to be true, because I mean, the idea of getting Mallow before we get Geno and just getting Geno in someone's final Smash, that's going to ruffle a lot of feathers. People are not going to be that happy with that because that's destroying a lot of dreams. That's like saying, well, we're getting the boss from Tropical Freeze, but King K. Rool is in the final Smash of this character or something like that. I mean, that's just something that no one really wants, right? I mean, we love Mallow, and it would be a great Mii costume, or even as assist trophy or something like that, or appear in the trailer for Geno. But if we are getting Geno, we just want that character, right? We don't want Mallow, we want Geno before we get that character. So the Pokemon Sword and Shield stuff here that this person mentions is the gigantic leak that happened that every single Pokemon design and name, and even like in-game dialogue information and even screenshots and then later video was leaked about that game. So someone just saying that was me also isn't that believable to me. I mean, I could just say that too, and there's no proof of any sort of evidence or a handle or any sort of like recollection of where to find this other guy's info. So that I don't believe. Then the arms fighter being Springman, I think that there's a possibility that it will be Springman, but I think from all the fuss that was created, I mean, it's interesting because Springman was also seen in that image. Springman was not excluded, and they didn't even say anything like, well, it's not Springman, he's already in the game as an assist trophy. No, he was even there as a screenshot. So I'm a little bit on the fence of that. It could go either way. It could be all the arms fighters. It could be a handful. It could be Twintel. It could be Min Min. It could be Max Brass. It could be Springman at this point. But yeah, the only character upgraded from a spirit, I think he probably means assist trophy, right? So that would be the only one, and that would probably make a lot of people also a little bit salty, right? Phoenix Wright being next, I think that there is a possibility for Phoenix Wright, but at this point I feel like it's a little bit too late, kind of missed his chance. Isn't that big in the gaming community anymore, and I feel like the character's already been in a lot of crossovers that the character's done well in. I don't feel like Smash Brothers is the next stop for this character personally. Then a new Kirby game for Switch actually sounds really cool. Adeline or Adeline, this character actually has a very fond place in my heart. I love this character. I loved Kirby 64. The Crystal Shards was a great game. I think that this character has a lot of potential to be an assist trophy in Smash Brothers or something like that. But a character might be going a little bit too far. If we get another Kirby character, I think the most likely candidate, of course, is the Bandana Waddle Dee or something like that, right? Or maybe even a Big Boss or another character from the Kirby universe. Then Dante, to me, makes a lot of sense. I could definitely see that happening, so that has my thumbs up. I don't think Dante will be that interesting of a character because we already can pretty much guess the moveset, and we already have very similar characters in the game, like Bayonetta. But yeah, I think that Dante makes sense. I think the partnership makes sense, and the character's big enough to be recognizable and to be in Smash Brothers. Then Geno and Mallow, that kind of stuff, I don't think it makes that much sense. And then Super Mario RPG getting a remaster for Switch, that is just fan wishful thinking. I don't think that that'll happen at all. And I don't even have to mention the World of Light DLC stuff, and then Subspace 2, and then Smash Tour and Smash Run. I mean, that I don't think is going to be happening at all. I wish it would, but I think that they're saving big game mode stuff for the next Smash game and not for, Smash Bros. Ultimate's final wave of DLC. Sakurai has pretty much said there will not really be any more game mode DLC. He said pretty much, so I think that there will be some like addition to something. Some game mode will be online, or some game mode will get an extra edition, or maybe a boss rush mode, but nothing as big as a second single player mode, or Smash Tour returning, or any sort of Smash Run big game mode change-ups. I don't think that that'll happen. And then Mii costumes for every Smash fighter. I think they mean like every Smash fighter gets some sort of Mii costume part. Like, oh, Falco's jacket or something like that. That could happen, but I think that that's a lot of work, and I don't think that they'll put that much work into existing characters. I think that they'll do it for newer characters. Now, my inbox was starting to fill up with Sonic stuff, and I was like, what? Sonic the Hedgehog leak? Well, let's talk about this, right? A Sonic leak that talks about a new game called Sonic Portals, and even though there's a lot of, possibility here for a great thing, I think that this is also a fabrication. It could not be. It could be something out of the offices of Sonic. Of course, like Sega has been working on a Sonic game. Could it be the big remaster of Adventure 1, maybe Adventure 2, maybe a pack, or maybe it could be a sequel to Sonic Forces, and that's what this is talking about. It says, new Sonic game. Hello there. I've noticed the complaints members of the fanbase have made regarding the lack of news on our next project. So, the big anniversary game is titled Sonic Portals. It is another crossover game between modern and classic Sonic. Shocker. And this time, it has more fan service than ever. Well, already this sounds like someone from the official company, but then also like a total fan. So, completely disregarding this. The story begins a few months after the events of Sonic Forces. Dr. Eggman is planning his new evil scheme, and he uses the Phantom Ruby's power again. This time mixed with the energy of the Chaos Emeralds. He succeeds and then ends up creating portals that allow him to travel through worlds. So a little bit like Sonic in the game universe, right? Sonic finds a portal allowing both Sonics to follow him to another universe. This time it's a universe based on the Sonic movie. Movie Sonic is using this ring. Well, I think that it's really cool. I hope that they do a lot more with Movie Sonic. It's my favorite incarnation of Sonic by far. I know that's blasphemous, but I think Ben Schwartz did a great job, and the CGI team too. I love that character. And then he goes after Eggman, okay? A lot of cool stuff in here so far, but I don't know if it's true. He travels to the classic world where he and Classic Sonic try to make a plan. They meet up with Eggman and he flees through portals to help Classic and Modern follow Eggman. Yes, and put a stop to his plan. As for gameplay, there are 4 styles to keep in mind, and this is going to make a lot of people angry or happy. Boost gameplay for Modern Sonic, 2D gameplay for Classic Sonic, adventure-like gameplay for Movie Sonic, which doesn't make any sense in my head, and exploration-based gameplay for Boom Sonic. Yes, Boom Sonic potentially in a game. Some quick notes before I end this thread. Other characters like Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, etc. are being considered to be playable, with each one of them having a different look based on what Sonic you're currently playing as. Despite the Phantom Ruby returning, there is no mention of Infinite! Boom Sonic is here due to the success of the TV show. He even acts lazy and sarcastic at times. Of course, Sonic's traits are pretty much already that. Green Hill Zone returns as a background for the first few cutscenes and is only playable as a bonus level, kind of like Adventure 2, right? The levels are themed after different Sonic games, TV shows, comics. Sega really wants this to be the ultimate celebration. This just sounds like a big Sonic fan that just typed this. There exists hub worlds in between the levels, kind of like in Sonic Generations, and then scheduled to be released on the 23rd of June. Sonic's first, that is way too early. That's not going to happen. Might have been delayed due to the current virus situation. Well, of course, I think that this has a lot of great ideas, that I'll say, right? There's a lot of great ideas that I think could make into a pretty interesting game. I think that the possibility of them doing some sort of generation sequel is high because that was just so well received. And I think that the idea of including the classic Sonic, he was already in like Sonic Forces, even though that made no sense and people didn't really like that at all. So I think that they'll continue that trend too, because Generations was such a huge hit. So really curious if you guys have any thoughts on all this crazy Sonic news and of course the leak that happened with all those Smash characters. Well, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you think. If you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, do you believe a new Sonic game is coming? And as for previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our brilliant and super cute user. Give it up for our buddy, the Egghead the Doctor, tying in perfectly with Sonic. Not relating to the leak, kind of. There should be a sequel to Diddy Kong Racing. I could picture all of the crazy ideas for this game, and heck, it can even take ideas from the scrapped Donkey Kong Racing and Diddy Kong Racing Adventure. That would have been awesome. Well, Egghead the Doctor, thank you so much for commenting, and I totally agree. I think Diddy Kong Racing was such a great game. They even did like sort of a remake thing for the DS, but I believe that if they do a true sequel, and even all those ideas from Diddy Kong Racing Adventure sound super cool, I think that they should do it. And getting the rights for Banjo happened for Smash Brothers, so get Banjo back in Diddy Kong Racing, that'd make me happy too. And just have a big adventure mode. I mean, that was so cool. Having the big adventure mode, a story inside a racing game, a hub world inside a racing game, but then also having these big bosses and all that cool stuff, and even like the translating of the like world of Diddy Kong, the world of Donkey Kong into this more cohesive new world with a lot of new characters and Timber and Tip Top, all that kind of stuff. I loved it. So yeah, I would be totally for this. I think that that's a great idea. So thank you so much, Egghead the Doctor. And of course, thank you everyone for commenting. These were so much fun to read through. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats during our live streams. You guys make this channel possible. So if you want to have yourself created in pixel art or join me for a discussion or even have your own ideas become videos on the channel, there's a bunch of incredible rewards waiting for you at patreon.com/blocked content. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, subscribe now, smash that like button and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner with, as always, more Blocked Content. See ya!